Welcome to Forex Rebels. Today we'll be analyzing NAS100 and US30. So before we get into the video, hit the sub button below. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so as you can see, we are on the daily time frame on NAS100, and I've already laid out the most significant levels that I saw in the chat. So yeah, as you can see, guys, we know from this area right over here, we have been selling due to the third touch on the trend line on the upper side. So what could be the possible direction, because now we are around this area here? Like I've said before, that I don't think NAS100 will touch the other trend line. So yeah, so let us use our line chart in order to draw the trend lines for this, so we can use the body of the candlesticks. So okay, so set it right over here. So this is what we have on the upper side. Okay, all right, so let's do this one right over here. Okay, put it like this, or we can use it like this, so you can have most of the touches. Yeah, so let's go back to the candlesticks. Okay, so as you can see, I've drawn my trend lines using the body of the candlestick, so you can have most of the touches or the accurate touches. So as you can see here, we did break out. So but now we are on this area here. So NAS100 has been pushing to the lower side, and then now it seems like it's going to touch this area here that I thought it would never touch. I thought it wouldn't touch this area because of this level right over here, but it seems like it's trying to break it. So on NAS100, the possible direction could be to the upper side or to the lower side up until right over here. So let us keep on analyzing and see what's really going on. Let us go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so now you're on the 4-hour time frame. So I'm going to focus on this area right over here in order to save time. Okay, so let us move to the line chart again. So analyzing NAS100, I'm using the body of the candlesticks in order to get the direction. Because if I try to use the candlesticks, it will be a bit harder for me in order to obtain those directions. So that's what I have here. As you can see by the bodies of the candlesticks, first touch, second touch, third touch, it did break right over here in order to touch this trend line, and now it's back into this trend line again. So hence, that's why I said there's a possibility that NAS100 could push to this area here before pushing to the lower side. So the overall direction that I'm anticipating on NAS100 are the sellers. So, but you could see a little bit of push to the upper side before we continue with our downward trend, due to the trend line that we have right over here that has been respected many times. Only did broke right over here in order to respect the huge trend, the larger pattern. So on NAS100, this is the direction we should anticipate. So if the market come back to this place, we can enter a trade here, and then a stop loss. Oops, sorry, short position. If NAS100 do come back to this area here, this is how you should trade it. Overall target right over here. So this is the best scenario for us to trade NAS100, because now the market is still moving So there's a possibility that NAS100 will push to the upper side. So if we see a correct push to the upper side, and then we can now focus on the sellers up if after when we see the touch on the trend line right over here. If not, this means the NAS100 will just shoot to the lower side, starting from this level right over here, pushing to the lower side. So this is the situation that we have on NAS100. So let us keep on waiting and see what's really going on. So yeah, we'll see what's really going on NAS100. That'll be all for NAS100. Let us move to US30. Okay, so now we are on US30 on the daily time frame. Uh okay, quick announcement, guys. Don't forget to sign up for the broker because I feel like now we are left with only 10 people, so we can start. So sign up for the broker so you can choose you guys so you can enter on our signals groups. So yeah. Okay, so we're on the daily time frame, and now we can see USD push its limit and touch this area right over here. So let me use the line candlestick in order to draw the trend lines, because by looking at this chart I can see that US30 did finish its setup. So okay, if I'm right, okay, that's correct. I hope I'm correct, guys. I hope I'm correct. Let me see. Highest high between these two. One is the lowest. I can use this one, and between this one and this one is the highest, has the highest peak. And again right over here. So if I try to use this one right over here, so let me see. Let me use this one right over here because I don't know, because I'm using the body of the candlestick, which one is the highest between these two. So okay. Anyway, so let me do two lines. Okay, just to cater for this retest right over here. But by the looks of things, this one is incorrect, and this one is the one that is correct. So let me cater for the lower side as well. So I'm using the body of the candlestick. Lowest low, lowest low. Cool. Okay, so let me use the candles now. So you can see now it makes sense. Let me see. Yeah, it does make sense. So if I were to use this the candles, it would look like something like this. So you see it's out of range. So yeah, I'm gonna use this. Okay, all right. So as you can see, guys, we had our touch right over here, and seems like US30 decided to touch this level right over here, which is telling us the sellers are complete, and due to this level right over here, we know it's a very significant level. So it's one of the most significant levels as well. So let me remove some of those levels that are not useful for now. Okay, so we touch this area right over here. So on US30, I'm seeing a push to the upper side, if I'm correct. So if because we all know that this index is mostly pushed to the upper side, so we'll see if US30 will still play inside this pattern that we have right over here. So I'm hoping that US30 plays like this up until it pushes to the lower side. So this is what I'm hoping for it to do. So yeah, but okay, so on the lowest trend line we had first touch, second touch, third touch, fourth touch, fifth, and this is the sixth touch. So okay, to be honest, when I see the chart like this, I know there could be a possibility that the chart could be validated, but by the looks of this, we'll see by the close of this candlestick if we are going to the upper side or not, because the close of this candlestick will tell us a lot. So if we see a rejection, because if we look at back at this, you can see by the looks of this, if you see a lot of rejection, this means the market will push to the upper side. That's how the indices works. So this is one of the most simplest analysis. So yeah, okay, so on US30 you're going to push to the upper side. And for those, okay, remember, wait for the market to close. Okay, hope it here, overall target right over there. So you know our take profits, how are they going to use it? First, second, third. Also on NAS100, do do it like this, because it is important for you to take profits on your trades. So yeah, but bear in mind, guys, you're going to see a little bit of playing around here before pushing to the upper side. So don't just enter now, but this is the direction I'm anticipating on US30 by the looks of things. So bear in mind we're on the daily time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, there's not much going on, but as you can see, the market touched this area here and now it's rejecting and pushing to the upper side. So this is the type of situation that we are going to have. Yeah, that would be all from us, FX Travels, signing out.